Oh, it's already recording. Today. Today, guys, I just want to talk about number one, I am the FM Guru, your one stop shop for all your farmers market needs. If you have any questions, hit me in the description box and we could do a 1 hour consultation and we'll go through anything you need for your farmers market booth. I am your one stop shop for all your farmers market needs. So, today, guys, I'm just going to give you some motivation, some encouragement. I have other videos to record, but I just really wanted to be transparent and get this off my chest today. If you started your product and you built your product and your brand and you're 6 months in, a year and a half in, and you're saying, oh, I don't know where this is gonna take me. This is just taking forever to where I finally pop off. This is just feeling like it's just not working. I just want you to know that you should not lose hope, guys. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and each year I say, I think my year is coming, and I just end up, it just doesn't break through. But I have not lost hope, guys, because if you take into consideration all the work you've done to get here, that first year when you were coming up with the recipe, when you're coming up with the ingredients, everyone has that initial period when they're just really trial and error. Okay, what works with this recipe? What works with that recipe? What works when I bring this to the market? What works when I don't bring this? What labels look best? Everyone has that trial and error period. And when you quit and give up, it's why? For what? What was all that for? You also want to think that everyone who has been at a farmer's market for a year and a half, 2 years, everyone, I do not care, 100%, if you have made it a year into a market, you have a group of people that love your product to death. So this is what I think. If you can get that small group of people to love your product to death, where they're coming every single week, they're re-upping every single month, who says you couldn't grow that? Say you have 10 people, who said you couldn't grow to 100? Who says you couldn't grow to 100,000? Because think about it, not a lot of people, not a lot of Americans go to farmers markets. Think about it. If you go to a church, a school, a bank, Walmart, and you ask most people, hey, have you been to a farmer's market? Most people would say, no, I don't even know what that is. I didn't even know what a farmer's market was until I started working at one. You have to already take into account that people that go to farmers markets are a subset of people. That's not even encompassing all people. But when you really start, let's say your bakery, when you start advertising it on Instagram and Facebook, let's say your product like mine, when you start advertising it, because everyone's on their phone, way more people scroll on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook than go to farmers markets. The world is way bigger than just the farmers market. So you just want to base yourself in what you know, and what you know is that you have a good product. People love your product. You worked hard on your product. So this is just not it. It's not it, guys. Sometimes it might be a hot day and you might be not in the mood to sell. Sometimes it might be like this past weekend, right? They're killing my vibe. So I'm not gonna even give up on the video. I'm gonna keep going with the video. Some things on my mind that were bothering me a little bit, but that coupled with the fact that I had a very bad market day, it was the absolute worst market day I've ever had. Those two coupled together made me be like very discouraged. But I believe in my product so much that I quit my job that I was working at. I quit the fact of going to school, and I just really believe in myself to make something big out of this. So I want you guys to take that same depth that I feel about my product and feel the same way about your product, because all it really is, right? If, let's say you're not going to the market for a hobby, let's say you're going because you want to make a name for yourself, you want to be big. All it is, every single week you're refining yourself, you're getting better and better and better. So then when a year goes by, 2 years goes by, 3 years go by, 4 years go by, right? I used to be next to this Macron guy named Sean, and He sold French macarons, right? Every single week he would come, right? And he would just have a line for his macarons, right? Some days he'd have a line, some days he wouldn't, but he would come regardless. And he made his macaron booth very professional. It was very nice. I think the ladies loved it. It was a very put together booth. So I would ask him, I would say, Sean, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to get you guys our own store? He said, yeah, we're trying to get a store, but it's not working because they're very expensive and things keep falling through for us. And I don't even know how we're gonna make a store work. I'm like, okay, Sean, man, don't give up. And eventually, it was a random week. I was putting my stuff at the market. FM Guru, which is me, we signed with someone and we partnered with them, and they're gonna put our macarons all over the place. So we sold part of our company to them, and we're not coming to farmers markets anymore. We don't have to. And the following week, I was seeing him every single Sunday for 2 years. I never saw him ever again. I don't even have his number. I have not seen him ever since. Another thing is, there's this lady named Sheila. She had pound cake. I would always say what's up to her husband. Her husband would look at my shorts because they're really short. And I would see her every week. I would have conversations. How your kids doing? How are sales doing for you? Random conversations. Sheila one week told me that, yeah, I'm talking to this retirement home co-op group, and they're trying to basically take my pound cake and put it all over the place. And they said that they wanted to give me 6 figures a year for it. I said, oh, okay. The next week, I did not see Sheila ever again. So I really want that to happen for you guys, where you're just working every day and it gets so professional to a point where they just can't deny you. You have too many customers, you have such a good presence, your booth is on fire. If you keep working hard, they just can't deny you. So don't give up, lock in. It's just one day. If you need to save this for motivation, go ahead and save it, but it's just one day. You'll get over it. The next week could be way better than this week. The next month could be way better than this month. You'll be okay. That's all I got for you guys today. It is the FM Guru, and I'm signing out. Peace.